In the months just prior to the Naboo crisis, Darth Maul had no doubt about his place within the galaxy. Experiencing a lifetime of nothing but training, exercise, and instruction, Maul's purpose was to be the best possible tool of his master's will, to help Darth Sidious destroy the Jedi Order and allow the Sith to rule the galaxy. Of course, decades of training in lightsaber combat and his ever-growing hatred of the Jedi made Maul impatient. Even in the months before his eventual fate upon Naboo, Maul would think back to one of his earliest and fondest memories, the day in which Sidious took Maul to the Jedi Temple for the first time. Here, disguised as tourists and their true identities concealed through the dark side, Sidious pointed out the names and faces of the enemies of the Sith as they entered and exited the temple. For Maul, it was thrilling, knowing that one day he and Sidious would bring about their ultimate downfall. And the day couldn't come soon enough. Although he would face a Twi'lek Jedi Master named A'Nun Bondara in lightsaber combat prior to his duel with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan in Episode 1, the duel wasn't satisfactory in the eyes of Maul. Maul hadn't been the one to kill his enemy. Rather, the Jedi's death was brought about by his own hand, attempting to kill both himself and Maul by blowing up a speeder bike. Therefore, in the months before the Phantom Menace, Maul dreamed of the challenge of facing a true warrior within the Jedi Order, testing his years of training. And interestingly, when imagining the greatest warrior within the Order that would give Maul a true test of his skill, the Sith Lord didn't first imagine confronting Yoda, or Mace Windu, or even Dooku. Maul saw another Jedi Master as one of the greatest warriors of his era, the Jedi Master and High Council member Plo Koon, and Maul wanted nothing more than to test himself against this Jedi Master. One might find Maul's choice of opponent odd until we look at Plo Koon's history and achievements that would have been known to the Sith Lord in the months before the Naboo crisis. Considered to be one of the most skilled duelists in the Jedi Order, Plo Koon chose to study as a Jedi Guardian early in his training as a Jedi Knight. As a Guardian, the Knight devoted much of his time and effort concentrating upon martial arts and combat. Plo would soon become one of the most proficient lightsaber duelists of the Order, mastering both the Form 5 variant of Shin and the highly aggressive Form 4 combat elements. Because of this proficiency, he was often given missions by the High Council that required the Jedi Knight to utilize his skill in lightsaber combat, skills that did not go unrecognized. But Maul would have also been aware of Plo Koon's heroics in the Stark Hyperspace War that occurred more than a decade earlier. When the Stark Commerce Combine, allied with the Trade Federation and other corporate interests, conspired to raid back the shipments and sell them at a profit to the Outer Rim, it was Plo Koon who rallied the forces of the Republic and Jedi and led them to an incredible and astonishing victory in the conflict. These efforts directly led to Plo achieving the rank of Master and a seat on the High Council. When Maul dreamed of a confrontation with Plo Koon to test his skills, he was imagining a Jedi Master that was literally the warrior who was the hero of a previous galactic conflict, one where Plo became known for his bravery and humility in a time of warfare. While there might have been other equal or superior Jedi on Maul's personal target list, such as Yoda or Mace, Plo had both the skills and reputation as a warrior that the Sith Lord would have liked nothing more than to test himself against, and ultimately defeat. Maul, of course, was exactly right, as Plo Koon also showed his impressive skills as a warrior within the Clone War. He was a veteran of many important battles of the galactic conflict, but he also displayed unique and amazing feats in lightsaber combat as well. One of these would have to be his defeat of Asajj Ventress with a broken arm, a victory obtained literally one-handed, and in an era where Asajj was herself displaying impressive skills against the likes of Anakin and Obi-Wan. For these reasons, it's no wonder why, when Maul was dreaming about testing himself against a true warrior of the Jedi Order, the first name that came to mind was Plo Koon, Jedi Guardian and High Council member, the master of Form 4 and Form 5, and the hero of the Stark Hyperspace War. So there we have it, why Maul wanted a confrontation with Jedi Master Plo Koon. We love making these videos, so why not subscribe for more fun Star Wars theories and discussions. Also, if you enjoyed the video, think about giving a like or leaving a comment. Or perhaps follow us on Twitter at SW Reading Club for updates regarding the channel. Or support the channel through Patreon for access to exclusive rewards and discussions. If not for me... for Oppo also being there.